Chesapeake and Mid-Atlantic Marketing has some great news for 2024. We've decided to partner with AMG Systems, who has a full line of point-to-point fiber optic products, as well as point-to-point and point-to-multipoint wireless products, and most excitingly, a full line of both NDAA and TAA compliant network switches that are available in both hardened and commercial styles. This is great news for customers in the Mid-Ches area.
Absolutely. I mean, we're super excited to have you guys as a partner. We look forward to working with you guys with your expertise and knowledge, and most of all, you guys just do the best job taking care of your customers. I mean, I can't think of any other rep group that I know that just is so passionate about taking care of the customers. You've got 12 incredibly skilled individuals who can basically do everything on their own. They really, with very little guidance, we've been here for 2 days going through all the products, and you guys just jump right in, get things working. It was great to, make sure our product worked with, the Bosch product, and it was an awesome, experience for us. We learned a lot of knowledge, and I think you guys can feel confident going out there and talking to your customers about AMG. So
it's great to have the opportunity to open a lot of boxes, plug things in. Everything's always not as simple as what it looks on paper, right? So we had the opportunity to open a lot of your product boxes, test out some new ideas and some new things from stuff we've seen in the past. AMG's got, I think, a lot of really good ideas. I was kind of taken back by, as we were, passing the product around, how actually well made it is and how well put together it is, so on and so forth. It looks like they've put a lot of thought into that and done that. We also were able to plug things to the product that we represent. So right. We took the time to plug a bunch of different cameras in, both new IP product as well as even some of the old traditional analog fixed and PTZ things. Did a lot of playing around with the user interfaces of the switches, things like that. We learned a lot from the AMG guys that are here local on the East Coast, have met the West Coast guys, had a great opportunity yesterday to talk to the UK leadership team and talk about new product, what's on the roadmap, what's coming in the future, what the priority things that they have in store for us are, as well as, they ask a lot of really good questions of us about how those things address customer needs that we see and what could they do better to address some of the challenges that our customers are seeing on a day-to-day basis. Right.
It was, the roadmap is, one of the reasons, I chose AMG myself was just the technology. They're not going to sit idle. If you're a technology company and you get stagnant, you might as well go out of business. I mean, these guys are just on top of their game. They take input from the customer and turn it into a product, and have come, just some really cool products like, a magnetic mounting system for the world's smallest media converter, interfaces with some VMSs and things that we're working on, the full BT product line. I mean, everything that we make has 90 watts of PoE built in. Ethernet extenders, we can take coax and go 3,000 feet, turn it into an Ethernet stream and push PoE. Just some of those things. And then the future, we're looking at a whole bunch of really cool products and ideas. And we love to get input from guys like you, because you're out there in the streets talking to the folks, and whatever you bring to the table, we listen to and bring it into the product line.
I think one of the interesting things that I realized was, as we were playing with products yesterday and talking about the differences and looking at some of these new products, we have come a long way in the security industry, and we're into a lot of different things now way outside of the security industry, where the product is placed into situations in challenging environments, and different environments, and the fact that everything is becoming more network centric and has been doing that for a while, but the fact that these devices are not what they used to be in terms of some of the stuff we've been used to in our career. These are very well made product. They're all metal product. They have a lot of heat sinks and heat dissipation capabilities. And there's a lot of thought gone into how these devices are mounted in the field. So there's, from looking at these products, the DIN rail capability of most every product now, as well as the DIN rail capability and the way that the rack mounting kits work for the devices, I think is a huge plus, because it goes to show that along with the industries and the other verticals that we're getting into, whether it be key infrastructure or any of the traffic products, and in addition to some of the more challenging security environments that we're starting to face, this product has kind of leaps and bounds gotten itself in front of the challenges that we're seeing and adapted itself to how those markets are really kind of changing and evolving to be different than what we used to run into.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Again, this product here, I keep bragging about it, but it's really cool. It's got a magnetic mount. So, if you open a pole or something, you look and you've got product hanging from wires, we can actually mount this to a magnetic surface. There's 20 different mounting options. Out of the unit itself, you can go 250 meters on copper. So it's got an extender port built into it. It's got the product will reset itself at the head end. If you pull out the corresponding SFP at the head end, you can reset the remote device, so it avoids truck rolls and things like that. So these are things we're trying to bring to the table to make life easy, right? People are there's cameras and video everywhere, and these products are built to kind of help solve a lot of those problems that you see every day in that industry. So
AMG, just a little bit about AMG. AMG is a UK-based company, right?
Yep, they're UK-based company. They've been around for over 30 years.
Okay.
They were mostly a local European play, basically a smaller kind of point-to-point fiber optic company, evolved into the Ethernet space, and then in 2019, they made a push to come to the U.S. Steve Clark, who is the managing director.
We've known him for a number of years. That's a good thing,
back,
right?
Yeah, 23 years at least. And, he came to find, he wanted to bring it to the States. He reached out to Dan Anderson and myself, and, it was just a perfect match. These guys, we've worked together forever, and so we have hundreds of years of just industry experience, selling into these markets and making these type of products. So it was a match made in heaven, I guess, which sounds kind of corny, but I jumped right on board, and I think this company's going to grow, and with the help of rep groups like you guys and just your technical expertise, we can really solve customer problems with the technology that we're looking at.
One of the other things is, I know that you recently opened an East Coast facility up in the Northeast, right? So we're not having to wait for product coming from the UK, where the plan is to have a local warehouse, so everything will be shippable from here.
Yeah, Trumbull, Connecticut. We opened up in July of this year. It's a 5,000 square foot facility. It's going to be our warehouse. It's our U.S. headquarters. We have a tech lab there. We have tech support there. Customer service will be there. Engineering is there as well. So, and eventually, we hope middle to end of the year, start making product there. So we'll actually have that, Buy America, Build America clause, and really make made in the USA product, which is important, I think, in the States, obviously.
Brian was down as well.
Sorry,
Brian's a familiar face to the industry as well.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him from a customer service and tech support and application roles in the past. So I'm really looking forward to matching the AMG portfolio product to the other traditional product that Chesapeake and Mid-Atlantic have had around for a while. All of our product, in fact, I'd say all of our product, is geared toward the high performance, high end of the markets that we deal with. And I think by what I've learned about AMG over the past couple weeks, and especially the past couple days, I feel AMG's up for the task of joining those products and answering those challenging applications as well. So looking forward to working with you guys moving into 2024, making 2024 a successful year.
Absolutely.
Solving customer problems with AMG and the rest of the products that Chesapeake and Mid-Atlantic represent.
Awesome. Thanks for, we appreciate it. We're humbled and we're honored to have you guys, and we're going to go kill it, man.
Welcome on board.
All right, man.